Please don't ever give up on trying to find a loving relationship. And I'm bringing this up because I was talking to a client just recently who I've known for a while now, and I've coached him through a few relationships. And he said to me, I'm done. I'm not looking anymore. I don't want a relationship. I think I'm better off by myself. And yeah, I mean, that's clearly your choice. But I think there is no such thing as a failed relationship. You take lessons from everything that you go through, and you use that to be better in your next relationship. I really like the expression that people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And yeah, ideally it's a lifetime, but that doesn't mean that, 4-year relationships, which I've had several of, right, can't be really life-enhancing and good for you. And relationships are hard. And that's why I do what I do. But I'm just encouraging you, please don't give up. I was doing a podcast the other day, and I had talked about several different relationships that I'd been in. And then when we opened it up for questions, one of the women said to me, wow, you've been in all these relationships and you think that's a good thing? Yeah, I do, actually. Would I rather have had one person for my whole life? Yeah, but honestly, I coach so many divorced people who got married at a young age and then now at a later point in their life really meet the love of their life because they know who they are better and they come into themselves in their own way. And especially if you got married before 25, when the reasoning and decision-making part of your brain finishes developing. I mean, are you the same as you were in your 20s? And if you don't grow together, then absolutely you grow apart, and then you should not be together. It's so much better to be alone than to be in a relationship that's making you unhappy or is toxic and isn't good for you. So, all you can do is the best that you can do. And I think opening your heart and allowing yourself to love and have the opportunity to love, even if it brings loss, is a significantly more rewarding experience than being so closed and keeping up a wall and keeping yourself alone. To the point of my client who's going, yeah, I'm just done. No, please don't be done. You just need to pick a different person. And yeah, not everyone is going to be the right one for you, but change starts with changing what you're looking for and making a different kind of choice in a partner. All too often people stay with the wrong person for too long anyway because they're afraid to be alone or they're afraid to explore something else. Look, I'm good at being alone. And I think you need to be good at being alone to be able to be a good partner in a relationship. But if I'm completely honest, I much prefer to be in a loving relationship. But not just any relationship. It's got to be somebody that I really connect with. I'd rather be alone than with somebody that isn't a good fit for me. So again, I say everybody comes into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And certain people aren't meant to be a lifetime. You basically try people on, and if they're not a good fit, then maybe the reason was that they taught you something that you needed to learn, and that will help make your next relationship better. I can tell you that every relationship that I've had has been better than the previous one because I've learned from my mistakes and I've learned a better way to do it. And that's what I try to teach my clients how to do. So if you're feeling like you've had a string of failed relationships and now you are just done trying and you don't want to do that anymore, I do kind of understand, but I'm encouraging you to just take a breather, heal those wounds, right? And get yourself ready for a new relationship again, because lots of clients have said to me, yeah, I'm done. I've felt that way, right? I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But then you get past that, and then you do really want to go and find somebody new and better and create a better relationship because you have the wealth of knowledge from the ones that didn't work. Anybody will tell you you learn more from things that don't go the way you want than the things that do go the way you want. So the more failed relationships you have, hopefully the better you get at relationships. And that's what I try to help people do. The value of what I can bring to help people is because I've been through a lot of relationships. But I've learned something from everyone, and I've learned something about myself through every one. And I wouldn't trade that for anything.